I'm live? I am live now. Okay. Sorry. There's a bit of an issue with this. Alright, let's hope that actually works. Not convinced it works yet. Okay, now it is. Okay, I can see movement. We're fine. We're fine. Hello. God, it's been so long. So long since doing anything like this. Ah, got appropriate Final Fantasy music playing. For like 2 minutes. Just gonna move my windows around. Hey, Caron. Yeah, they're getting there. I'm onto the white at the moment. The rest of them are all they're in the production line now. We've got your test one here. So, yes, we will be getting there. I'm going to add a little bit of a blue hue to this as well. I'll see how that goes, but once these are all white, I'll do it. See if it's worth it. But I think it'll add a little bit of definition underneath. It won't look like blue. It will just be like, it adds a little bit of like chromatic contrast, I'll say. Hey, Stony. I'm just gonna expose this a little bit more. I've been playing around with the camera settings. It's hard to get just right. But let's just brighten that up a little bit. Oh no. Headset just beeped. Plug my ear in. It's all a bit chaotic today. But we're chill now. We're chill now. Had a little bit of the issue with the stream. Can't wait to see the Doom Diver and Hooligan. Well, Doom Diver is here. Which is a sick conversion, by the way. The Ivory I'll be doing in a minute. Probably on the stream. And the Hooligan. No wait, this is the Looney. Yeah, sorry, the Looney. I've done the hazard stripes. The gloss is due to the black being ink. They'll even out once I varnish it. And I don't know how to rotate. But yeah, hazards are done. Hey ads! Doing Caron's Goblins here today. Baltimore Ravens. Which is, like, I'm not an NFL guy, but it's now my new favourite kit. So, bonus points there. And I thought I'd stream this step because this is probably the longest step. And it might make it go a little bit quicker. It might make it go slower, but we'll hope. I hope it doesn't. I need to block in all the white. Without getting it on the armor. I'm trying to make it a 1 coat job, but I think it's going to be 2. I was hoping the Wings would survive the transit and the Fnatic was a worry. Yeah, nope, both are absolutely fine. Not a shred of damage on this thing, which I was amazed at when I saw it. You packaged it very well. Hopefully it survives the journey back as well. I'll package it equally as strong, if not more. And yeah, the Fnatic is also totally fine. Yeah, these are Charons. They're really cool. He converted them all. He did all the conversion work, and it's phenomenal. Baltimore Ravens played like goblins last night and they beat themselves out of the Super Bowl. Yeah, cool. That sounds appropriate. Poor guys. I guess they can't really induce hack them, can they? Yeah, I'm trying a different setup at the moment, which gives me so much more space to actually paint rather than the camera being like right in front of my chin, which is what I've done before, which isn't very comfortable. So this is like a lot more comfortable. I can paint like I normally do. However, there may be instances where it looks like this, just because the placement of the camera. I can't have it on this side due to the way my desk bends, so I've got it on that side. We'll try and make it work. I think it should be alright. Tossing around ideas for the team's name. Your advert here with all the players' names of the Blood Bowl sponsors like Bloodtithe. So that's pretty good, actually. I like that. It's very goblin. What's the latest you've waited to finish painting a team before a tournament? For me, oh, the night before. Like hours before, actually. I think one team I finished around 3 or 4 a.m. for the tournament that day. I don't think I started it then. I don't think I usually let myself get into that position. I need to go bigger on the brush. Baltimore Crows, Ravens, but smaller and more annoying. Hey, don't diss crows. One of my, like, actual goals in life, I'm not joking, I really want to, like, befriend a crow. It's like on the bucket list of things. At some point, before I die, I want to be able to make friends with a crow. Like, you see those videos of people trading bottle caps and stuff with them? It just looks amazing. Nick Dunlop, hey Ben, hope you're doing alright. Out of interest, since going full time, how many hours do you paint a day? A lot. I'd say my work day is around 12 hours. Obviously not all of it is like dedicated brush down. That includes like taking breaks and stuff. But yeah, I'm usually going from around 8:30 till at least 8:30. But it's fun. Like, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't. Like, that I could not do that in my old job. Like, no way. But this, it's just chilling out. I really can't complain. It's fantastic. So I'm a fast painter, but also, at the same time, a really slow painter. Some bits I do are fast, some bits I do are really slow. Like this stage. Okay, a lot of this I can neaten up with the airbrush, so I think I will do just that. One down. The joys of brute fun, yeah, the joys of self-employment. There is no real time off. Yeah, there's not really. Painting for myself is just it's that's stopped really. I try and get little bits in, but kind of just like, especially I'm quite as Karen would know, be very well aware. I'm quite behind on projects at the moment, and I'm really trying to catch up. So it's like I'm trying to grab all the time I can get really. There's stuff I won't sacrifice, like time with my fiance, but other stuff has taken a bit of a backseat. But again, it's fine, because one of the reasons I did this was because I find so much self-worth and fulfillment from work. Like, I think a lot of people do. I don't think that's a controversial statement, but I really value like work as sort of like, it sounds really dumb, just like a reason to sort of drive you. And I like waking up and being like, okay, I can get something done, and end of the day at the end of the day something exists that did not happen at the beginning of the day. And I find that awesome, that with the work you put in you can create things, and I get all of that from this now, which is just amazing. Like, I'm not like then searching for it, I'm not buying new Kickstarters for board games to just paint them, which I never get around to doing and stuff, just to like try and fill that gap of just like, I need to make something, I need to keep doing something new, because I've got it through this, and I'm really grateful for that. I don't really feel like I need to do much else, honestly, outside of relationships. Everything's pretty great. Is this Dido, Ben? No, that was Persona, dude. That's what's the name? I can't remember the singer's name now, but it's not Dido. It sounds a bit like Dido. I've lost chat now. There we go. Yeah, pretty fun. Totally. me unashamedly displaying the messy stage of the job as well. This is the models will probably look their worst. So sorry, Karen, but I promise you they'll be better, or they'll look better when I'm done. Yeah, it really feels like work. Yeah, that's right. Painter Gaming, second, Corn Games. What else does the man need? Yeah, that's not going great. The Corn Games, at least. I'm getting them in. I'm glad I didn't say 88 wins. Then I'd be here forever. Doom Divers and Ablet Wing set. Yeah, I'll just display that again because it's worth it. Look at this. What a beast. So cool. And the Fnatic. Yep. It wasn't 88 wins, no. And I'll gaslight anyone who says it was. Yeah, ads. It's the hardest one. I think it's always. I think what helps me get over that is the test model. I think if you're really having issues with that, start doing some testers. So don't do the full batch. Just get one done, and then God, I can't angle this. But yeah, when one's there, you know that that next bit is fine. You're not dedicating all that time into just a stage which you're just like, oh, I don't like how this looks, because you just change it. And there's one model, just respray it. Don't even have to strip models. Don't think you have to strip models. Just reprime. That'll do. Yeah, that's it, Ben. This is exactly why I'm streaming it. I was there today just being like, right, I'll just get to this stage and I can do all the white on the stream. Yeah, exactly, Karen. I kind of want to be able to stream like each project I have coming up at some point for that kind of reason, so people can have a look. It's also a good time to sorry, is that? No, that's not skin. It's a good time to give feedback as well. See me doing something that you're like, actually don't do that, then you can. Ben doing this while watching NFL Reacher. I haven't started Reacher. Probably should. Heard it's good. I did watch first 4 episodes of Echo on Disney, the Marvel one, and Jesus, that was a miss. That was a real missed opportunity. That one. He had a really interesting character, and they just botched it. Made it so bland and like so rushed. Did a building a mixed team goblin team from all the available brute and goblins, but I don't have a printer to print them. But when the shop reopens. They're very good goblins as well. Yeah, most things purple, that's fair. So once the MO here, BT, batch paint basic colours one at a time across the whole team, white everywhere. Yeah, kind of. I tend to do... So like the skin is like highlighted, so it's got the base coat and then a highlight on, and you kind of see it easier on the ones without helmets. And if the lighting is good enough. And then that will have a shade on. I don't usually use washes, but skin is good for that. Like the purple's done. There'll be oil, like I use oil paint to shade it, like the rivets and things. But yeah, I tend to just like do like the base and the highlight as I go. Then gloss it, then shade it, then metal, then highlights, like edge highlights. But it's full on batch. I'll do it across the whole team. But I'll do a test model first. Yeah, that's usually what I'll almost always do a test model, unless it's like I need this done in 3 days. Then I probably won't. The reason I'm not airbrushing the white is because white is a color that when airbrushed is a little bit dicey, especially on models this size. Like, you get a splatter, it will make whatever is next to it look white, and if you do the white first, you get a splatter, it'll make the white look like whatever that color is. Some colors, if there's like a little bit of airbrush splatter, you can kind of get away with it, but white is like, it's just like starting again, really. It's like primer. It's just a lot easier and a lot less time consuming to do it with a brush than have to recorrect everything. But I might do a really thin ink over what I've already done, just to like blend in some of the brush strokes so it looks smooth. What purple is it? This purple is Elandil Violet from Scale 75. It's pretty close to Zoraeus. It's just got higher, better coverage. A bit richer. The highlight is Zoraeus though, with a little bit of off-white mixed in. Wasn't purple supposed to have come from crushed sea crustaceans, which is what I was expecting in ancient times? I do not know the answer to that. I feel like there could have been like a flower or something. That was a little bit easier to get hold of. Got this loose hair on this thing. Everyone waiting for BT to say ink. As a fly. That was a fly. So many snails. Just these poor snails. Yeah, the Commanders is unfortunate name. The change is good. The change it went to is like very uninspired. I think they should have just gone for Washington greenskins and made like embrace the Blood Bowl. You know, use an orc as their picture. It's looped back. Why is it playing like the same? This is a 319 song playlist. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna skip forward to we're playing songs that we haven't already played, please. All of this is already played. What is going on? We've had all of this. It's just going around the same songs. Okay, I think the shuffle is broken. I'm gonna go to this. There we go. More like it. Football team was better than Commanders. Yeah, exactly. I didn't know that, Karen. I can just see the I think the name obviously has some dicey connotations which can be misinterpreted. I think even if the origin of it and background of the design was like inclusive in the community, I think the name itself. I say this as a white English person who doesn't know what they're talking about. That interpretation is there. Color theory question: best accent colors for purple. Light purple. I think like I usually just mix in white, and I think it looks good. I think pink is not good. I'd rather highlight with like a pale blue than a pink. So like this. This is a nice highlight color for purple. That goes into like that. But yeah, it's just I generally just will mix in like bone or something into that, and then you get a kind of nice like desaturated purple, which I think is kind of what you really want. Washington filibusters is actually great. I like that a lot. That's appropriate. Yeah, that's actually fair, Karen. I didn't actually know that about the logo. I didn't know it was an indigenous one. Thanks for tuning in, Brew Fun. Get those elves cooking. Yeah, Warriors is solid. I like that. What's the next tournament? That's a very well, Beachhead. If we don't count Beachhead, so look. It will be. There's one in Kent. I'm going to first weekend of March. Team tournament. Should be good fun. Need to get my roster in for that one actually. Good package of Skull Boys. It's standard. It's like, I think, you run of the mill 1150, 6 primary, 1 secondary. Maybe 7 primary. I think I get 2 garden. Can't remember. Yeah, 3 gores, 2 rerolls. Block on the big guy. Is that already a Warriors team? That seems like a level 1 sports name. Root Fun Savage Orcs as Corn is a really good idea. That's a phenomenal idea, actually. Keep that that pure green skin. We'll try new teams. Not in the NFL, not after. That was Halo, yeah. Copyright friendly, apparently. Don't know what I was gonna swear there. Don't know what this is. But there is a banger actually. I'm gonna play this. It's not next, but it's a banger. So go on. He even broke his leg. Holding like a wet noodle. Oh jeez. I think most people would cringe watching someone's leg fold like spaghetti. That's a lot. Like, I'm not an American football guy, I don't watch it, but I do admire that there are these sports in North America which require you to wear battle armor in modern day and age. I just think that's excellent. That's like, you know, we never really grew out of jousting. Football explains so much where BB... old school NFL explains so much where BB came from. Yeah, it's like chainsaws and things. Bombs. Both are the exact same thing. Gladiatorial combat. I mean, it would get views. It really would. I'll see you later, Ben. Thank you for tuning in. Hope the little one's alright. Stay in the lines, yeah. I do my best. Oh, okay. Gonna finally unplug my headset. I was probably charging. Oh, I've been sat down for a long time. I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna do the white. I'm gonna go make a coffee, and then I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna earn that coffee. I've been telling myself there's something that helps me motivate. I think. I don't know if anyone else does this, but you set like micro goals. We back. Oh no, okay. No, sorry, I know what this is. Okay, let me skip into this. Yeah, I set like little rewards. I'm really motivated by reward, so I'll tell myself like, okay, finish this color, and then you can have X, or when this project is done, you can get X. It's like a child, I guess. You know, you can't have your dessert until you finish your main. But it really works. I found it's really been helping me. But like really, really small things. Have you painting these gits are not me. I herniated disc in my neck a few years back and have difficult pain systems. Yeah, sorry to hear that, but these are mini. I always forget that. It's been a while since I've done goblins actually. It's the first team I did. Not the first minis I painted, but the first Blood Bowl team I did was goblins. I think outside of maybe like a couple one-offs, I think that might have been the last time I painted them. They are Diddy. And it's not like Snotlings where they're like wearing a robe and then their skin. It's like... It's a lot of definition on them. It's kind of the opposite as well, because I've been doing so much Conquest. I did these recently. These are what I did most recently for myself. These are my Conquest trolls. Just the size comparison alone is like ridiculous. Can I make that? Can I angle that? Is it like that? Yeah. They're huge. They're really fun though. And I'm also working on this. This is going to be like my big display model of the year, I think. I keep going back to it and changing things, but I really want to like put a lot of time and effort into this one. So we're going to see how it goes. Very BT, we're going to head off for a bite to eat. Oh, cheers ads, thank you so much. Stony had to set microgravs, otherwise I wouldn't get anything painted, nowhere near as speedy as BT. Oh, I just say that, I've been streaming for nearly an hour and I've painted the white on 7 goblins. How do they scale to the GW trolls? I'll show you. And bear in mind, these trolls are infantry. They're not like monsters. Even the infantry is like this is an infantry. This is just a regular man, and that's a troll. So in comparison, there you go. Pretty much exactly the same size, actually. So just like, yeah, rank and file infantry. Like I've got a unit of 9 of these, so 27 trolls. Yeah, it's crazy. Scale's mad, isn't it? It's a big goal to like try and increase the speed. Actually, I mentioned that Stony. Like, it's a. I'm really trying to hit that middle ground. I think I'm getting there of efficiency, really. Like using the right methods, using the right techniques that you can get effective paint jobs in a quicker time. Because think when it's work, it kind of becomes essential to do that. But at the moment, I'm not too fussed. As long as I get... Right now, just get projects done to a really good standard. That's what I'm after. I don't want to start changing things for someone else's project. I wish I get the guys at the FLGS to break away from 40k into other games. They won't even touch Kill Team. Damn, that's annoying. There's a lot of better games out there. I get people's reluctance though. When you're sort of like, especially with a game like 40k, it's such a big buy-in. I think psychologically to get away with that from that sunk cost fallacy is a lot. And the models are really good. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a 40k army just because even how it looks is sick. But then I'd just play one-page rules or something. I'd use the army, play one-page rules, better game, and everyone's a winner. All that said, I played 40k yesterday. The white covers really well. Yeah, it does actually. I think I'm going to have to go back, maybe do another coat. But the oil with the highlight might end up being enough. Might just do one extra on them. Or again, like I said with the airbrush, just use a thin filter of white, like pure white ink. But this white is a mix actually of these two. So 50-50, Celestial Grey, and then Chimera White. This is like the best white paint I use. This is phenomenal. It's pure titanium white, single pigment. Coverage on it is good. It is really, really good. This helps because it darkens it down, which means it's easier to highlight. And mixing it kind of improves coverage, I think, in general. But yeah, if you want a white paint, that's an acrylic. The consistency is really good. It's not going to mess you around. This is like the perfect white. Yeah, I'm painting over dark, and it's still looking like this. It's great. Yeah, that's true. They don't have buy-in, so you got 19 teams. They don't have to do anything. And even if you didn't, like the buy-in for Blood Bowl is so small, especially if someone like you has like the pitch and dice. Realistically, you only even need one set of dice anyway. It's like so minimal. It makes it a great game, I think. I obviously biased being on this podcast, but I will always defend it as the best tabletop game. Best competitive tabletop game. I think there are some cooperative ones that may beat it, like board games and things. still haven't tried it. So annoying. Well, maybe one day. I hope they see the light. Is it what puts them off out of interest? Is it a sports theme? I think I touched on that on a recent episode. Like, definitely put me off for a long time. Yeah, so true. God, it baffles me, man. Don't want to buy into a new game when you spend a third of the amount of money that you do on one unit. Yeah. Like, you don't even have to buy books. You don't have to buy cards. You don't have to buy, in your case, not even a team. It's easy to teach as well, I think, Blood Bowl. I think it's hard to learn the nuances. That comes with time, but just to flat teach the game is pretty straightforward. Much more straightforward than 4K anyway. One guy said the game doesn't interest him. I get that, but not everybody's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think the only like, if they're not interested, that is fair enough. Like they're just like, no, I just don't want that game. But I think it's worth giving it a try. I think I would have been maybe quite reluctant to start it back when I did. But it was kind of the only thing that the local at the time pub was playing, and I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go just to play with everyone, and it turned out pretty good. Plus, I thought the theme of it was actually like, I thought the theme was great. I'm not a sports guy, and the sports initially was a bit of a turn off, but the fact it didn't take it seriously and was like, yeah, it's sports, but there's also chainsaws and like throwing people and stuff. I thought that was excellent. How's the self games? Because I've seen you do that a couple of times with the sort of the reps in it. Does it work? Like, how do you find it works? Do you sort of have to like shut off from like the other you making decisions, or do you just sort of do like pitch scenarios? Because I'm chatting with some friends, and I think there really is like a market for like a daily, you know, like Hurdle and like Wordle and stuff like that. Sorry, yeah, Wordle and all those things that it's like since spawned. Okay, lost the goblin in space. Sort around there. that has since spawned. I think having one where you get like a Blood Bowl play, and you have like a scenario, and it's like you need to score a touchdown, and like the most efficient way gets you like more points and stuff. I think that could be quite fun. Like the least risky way to kind of like train your brain to think it's like, okay, this is the optimal path to take to get a touchdown in one turn. Not obviously a one-turn touchdown, but in the scenario I'm in, like it might be like breaking out of a cage, it might be like gotta like surf a couple of chain push, surf a couple of people, maybe try and make a 4+ dodge even or something. I think that could be quite fun. I love that. Hopefully be joining a league 300 miles away this spring summer. For UK people, that's just like, oh, okay, cool, like a Scotland league then. Wait, it's BB Puzzles in the Andy Davo Discord? What the hell? They've had this idea? That's amazing. I'm gonna join the Discord. If I'm allowed. Never works in like... Okay, I'll sort that out in a minute. That's awesome. I like that. Yeah, Lord of the Rings meets American football is exactly what I do as well. I say Lord of the Rings meets American football and it plays like chess with the dice. Oh, you just sent me an invite. Oh, so you did, thank you. Oh, he's got the cool bots. We need these. I'm interested in this. 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 Okay. Where are these puzzles? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, I like that. Turn that into an app, and everyone will be... That'll be amazing. Train the community. Okay, he's come off the base again. No, I'm not even paying on camera. Lol. Difficult coming from BB2 to 3 to the tabletop. Yeah, I think that's a huge barrier for a lot of people. A lot of people who play on the digital game though, and I think especially the dice rolls as well. I think the psychology behind physically rolling dice is so impactful over the like the automated dice rolling. Like when you have to physically roll like 7 dice, dodge like stunty dodge your way through like a defense. It's that hits different on tabletop. Incredibly detailed view of yeah, sorry, Brian. There we go. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. On the white, that is. Cape Coast Mysterious Ebusua Dwarves? I'm not sure I understand that one. Are these quite well known, Charon? I'm really unfamiliar with the BB3 space. This page is ranked second of season 2. Oh wow. Were you what team were you playing? Underworld. Solid. The League Underworld, or Underworld without all the stars at least, is much different beast. Oh, tune. Mysterious Dwarfs are a real football team in Ghana. That's insane. I did not know that. Fresh Dark Elf against Underwater. Sliced by ones and skulls, yeah. That'll be the experience. Yeah, I think they should be added to them soon. They definitely had it in that, like when the game came out. Do you remember they had all those teams that were like revealed in the files or something? The goblins are definitely there. I imagine it's a lot for them to get right though. There's a lot of new things to add, isn't there? Well, actually, is there much new to add? Because they've already got chainsaws, right, in the game? Is there chainsaw stuff? Same like the Fnatic and stuff. Is that all in? The what and the green skins. That's a 10 out of 10 for me, dog. Freaka's in, but Ball and Chain doesn't work. Brilliant. That's what we like to see. What does it do? Like, how does it not work? Yeah, no, wasn't he in like at launch? So he's just like a rat ogre and he's strength 7. Well, that sounds pretty good actually. I think I'd take that. York Gargants. Yeah. I love this stuff. There's some good tunes in it. I have 2 more after this. I can go make coffee. I might call the stream after this, to be honest. Actually, no, I'll have a coffee and then carry on. It's probably been 2 hours. It's only been an hour and a half. I can go for a bit longer. Camera's a bit mad. Malice Power Boys. That. Oh, that's a good one. That'll be a good corn one. That could be your Savage Orc one. Savage Orc corn. Philadelphia Feebles. This troll and that troll is very good. I love goblins. So much character. I do hope you like these. Hey, Pilkey. How's it going? I'm reaching the end of doing the white on all these goblins. Well, stage 1 of the white on all these goblins. It's a long process. But I'm actually surprised it's only been an hour and a half. And that's with like looking at chat. That's with talking. It's actually less than I thought it would be. I expected this stage to take about 2 hours. And it's actually not all the goblins either, I should say. It's bar 3 of the positions. Fungus Drill, Snot Scrap, and the Black Gobbo lined up, yeah. The whole gang. I think I might treat myself. One of those little treats I mentioned earlier. Once I've done all this white on the shirts, actually, before I go have my coffee. Actually, no, I'll have the coffee. And then I'm gonna do the ivory on the dude over, because that's gonna be really fun. Oh wait, bomber. Black backpack, purple gloves. Yeah, that's fine. Don't do the white gloves. Hey, go for it painting. How's it going? Contrast between the green and purple. It works well as yeah, it does. Yeah, I think purple's such a good colour for orcs. For that reason. They are near complementary colours. And I I love doing purple as the undercoat for green skin, so this works great because I base the whole thing on purple and then all the skin over there, so it even has a bit of purple underneath, and that actually adds like the tone it adds is really nice. Also, my camera is really mad at me. Hold on. Don't end. Don't end. Dim. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay. I think we're on fumes on my camera, but I've dimmed the screen, so I should have done that from the get-go. Burned through the battery. It's plugged in, so it's just burning fast and it's charging. I've never seen a purple orc. Yeah, no. Sneaky gits. You gotta catch him. Is anyone here as old as me and play in the mid-90s? My dude, I was born in the mid-90s. So, no. Oh, Battle Tech though, I do. There are sometimes I wish I was born earlier and experienced the heyday of games like that, like, and Blood Bowl as well. Like, it coming out must have been the best thing, especially before the internet ruined everything with content creators. Just saying. Back when it was just like, here's your game, buy it or don't. You only found that out through a magazine which your friend had. I love stuff like that, Pilkey. Like, I remember doing like FX models and stuff with my dad. Kind of how this started. It's not. This came later, but I had that interest. We never get really around to like painting it anything other than like really basic colors, like pure black and stuff. With like, there'd be like planes that are like jet black with like symbols on, like decals. Lead minis, yeah. It must be so heavy. And deadly, actually. Oh, actually, Karen, while you're here, I can ask you. With the basing, you wanted it like the Goblin pitch. Did you want it to be like interesting, as in like raised and stuff? I'll show you what I mean. Can I show you what I mean? Okay, like this. Like this sort of texture, but with like dirt, and like, I'll like these won't be so like pronounced as like raised stuff, but I just mean like variation in height, and so there's dirt everywhere, and make all the goblins sort of kind of like different levels, kind of interesting basically, rather than just a flat base. It's up to you. I can do flat as well. Yeah, kind of like that, but without the chaos symbols on. It must have like a better example. Yeah, like lumpy mud. Yeah, so it's all like kind of different heights rather than just one level. I think it just makes models look better, honestly. I'll do that. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't even take that much longer, honestly, as well. It's just like... It's basically just adding cork before you put any textures on, and I've got this really thin layers of cork, so you kind of build it up, and it can be as tall as you want, which is good. Okay, to get in there, I'm gonna have to take this off. No need to base the diver. Okay, well, is it like a flight? Is it? Do you want it like? Are you using a circular, like transparent flight stand then? Because I could give you a base that you can stick the flight stand in rather than using the transparent one. So I'll leave hole for it because I've got spare flight stands. I can just make a hole. It's up to you. I'm happy either way. Okay, I've base coated all the shirts for the team. So I'm going to go make a coffee. And then I'm going to come back and do these wings. because it's going to be mad fun. And for the 19 people in chat, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be back shortly. I will put a note here. Making coffee. Back in 5 minutes. I draw a coffee cup. Perfect. Oh, and it's mirrored. Oh, that explains so much. Okay. I didn't even realize that. I did not realize that. Hold on. Hold on. This will help me so much. Can I flip it? Transform. Oh, look at that. Oh. I was like moving stuff around being like, why is this so weird? I don't get it. I'll leave the music playing. Backwards writing, yeah, apparently terrible. Alright, right back. coffee has been made. And there's apparently more people. Ben bought me the coffee. Thank you, dude. Is that a dono? To your own... Oh. Well, thank you. Right. I came back. There's 21 people. I start talking, and it drops down to 14. Oh well. Let's go. It's time. The ivory. It's going to be a testament of it's going to be a test of how well the airbrush noise is masked on the mic. Last time it was alright. Gonna get my pizza tray. Trusty pizza tray. Now I have a good ivory recipe in mind, which I've used before, which was pretty good. And I hope it's pretty good this time. Coffee or babysitter bribe, yeah. I'll take the coffee, I think. Not that Libby isn't lovely. But after the recent pod, I don't have to deal with the code color, the code brown that we had. Right, let's go. Starting off with the brown. Oh yeah, see, this isn't mirrored anymore. My hand movements make so much more sense. And be like, hey, look, it's here. I can rotate it like this, and it's fine. No need to buy the stand for him. Oh no, I didn't mean the stand like that. I meant like the I could leave a hole in. I could make a base for him with room for the flight stand. So that you can tap it. I'm more than happy to do that if you wish. So he matches. But if you're going to use a translucent one, then it's also good. It's fine. Is anyone else painting? If so, what are you guys working on? Or are we playing? No need, already got a plan. No problem at all. Faceless Zoom logo. I like to imagine you've got like electromagnets in the table, and he just hovers. Okay, brown is done. Oh, that's so fast in brush painting, man. It's honest. This is refreshing. Okay, and then in the... Get rid of most of this. With the flow improver. Painting a brute fun giant cave squig. So much fun. Ooh, yeah. I've got one of those coming up actually. A couple of weeks' time. Doing a Fungits team for Bloodtithe. I'm really looking forward to that actually. I haven't painted them yet, so. Okay, it's clogged. Excellent. Love to see it. Yeah, I'm jamming in a minute. Come on. Probably these lighter paints, they do block occasionally. Yeah. There we go. There we go. We're free. We're free. Okay. So it should hopefully look good. Okay. It's a little bit speckly, so I'm just gonna go back over it with brown in a minute. But for Doom Diver Wings, I think it's fine. The texture's actually pretty good. It looks like fabric. I need to make a kill the base some of the Dungeon Ball teams are painting up. Just chilling tonight. Yeah, that's nice. Sounds good. What teams are you doing? You consider painting a tutorial for beginners or those with painting anxiety? Yeah, actually. That's a good idea. What sort of stuff would you like to see? I've been doing little mini clips on my Instagram. You go to Bloodtithe on Instagram. Every Friday, I'm doing a 30-second tip. So just little mini thing that is worth a try. Right now, it's I've kind of used the airbrush quite a lot, so that's probably not ideal. But like straight up beginner tips, yeah, I think that'd be pretty fun to do actually. I think it'd be good to do on the podcast channel. We've got some teams coming up for the championship that I might be able to incorporate that into. Alright, let's clear this blockage. But honestly, biggest tip for painting, I understand it's getting over the I think it's like the ugly stage of painting. It's usually the biggest hurdle, and sometimes I think that to get over that, I recommended it earlier where you just do like one model rather than doing like the whole team, and like you get to a point and you're just like if you're batch painting a team, you're just like, oh, no, this isn't looking good. It's really easy to get disillusioned and quit. But with like one model, I think just like sticking with it, like commit to a color, finish it, and even if you don't really like how it looks, carry on, add some washes, throw in a couple of really big highlights, and suddenly it can look great. Stuff ties it together. Things like shades and things really do tie paint jobs together. And when you have highlights, having uniform highlights over the whole thing, so I'm going to highlight the whole model in like bone. That can actually really help bring stuff together and it looks cohesive. I think it's important to remember that we're painting stuff that is indicative of like natural things, like on a very small scale. Like these are players, but they're wearing kits that get muddy, and we wear stuff that gets muddy and things, and stuff isn't uniform. Things get broken, bashed. So adding stuff like that can be a really good way to like get over having like maybe sloppier paint jobs that you might think, oh no, I've gone over the lines there. I don't know, throw a bit of rust in there. Like get some orange paint, suddenly that's rust. Get some metal paint, you've got chippings there, and suddenly all that paint job is like just part of one big cohesive thing. So I think maybe painting one model and maybe painting something that isn't like really clean, it's probably a handy tip. I'd be interested, especially in painting layers, glazes for a smooth finish. Okay, that could be something. That could be a good tip, actually. I might make that one of the Instagram ones. Team for fire and also life. Seeing if I can get a team of metal from odds and ends. If not, drag out my 3D printer. Yeah, metal's probably like a really good one to get. I think I tried doing that odds and ends one. I think I managed to get hold of an actual metal team in the end, but oh no, it's fire. No, fire I did. I was planning to do with odds and ends. Because sometimes you get like a spare ogre or like spare lineman and stuff as well. Oh, that's okay, J-Dub. Yeah, sorry, I was sort of rambling off the top of my brain there, but that's generally the approach I take to things. Is like try not to overthink it, and you don't have to be perfect because things never are. The first little Instagram video I did was on wooden planks for ships. I think I probably have that. Yeah, here we go. This is what I did on the Instagram video. And this is like, I think it looks like realistic wood. Like, I copied a picture. I got a picture on Google Images of just some wood and was like, I'll just try and copy that. And it's just a base coat of grey, and then I grabbed random brown paints I had just lying around and just stippled it on everywhere, just like dabbed it on. Cover the whole thing in black, and so it goes really dark. And then you just dry brush it like a grey or a brown or like a bone colour. And then add a bit of green. And it's like, I was not careful about like, oh no, that doesn't quite look right. Oh, it's a bit neat there. Like, I did a bit of brown that went over into this plank. It's just like, it doesn't matter. Like, nature doesn't care. Just go crazy. So doing natural stuff, I think, is really forgiving. What I wouldn't recommend is being like, okay, so I want to do like high elves and I want them to be perfect, and I want to do ivory coloured, like pale white high elves with pristine armor, because I think you're just going to get really frustrated if because they can take a while to like paint clean, and if you go over the lines it's like really annoying because then you actually have to tidy it up, and then your blends are gone if you're doing blends, and it's all just a headache. Do your orcs or something. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, brown. Lumineth brown orbs and whites. Good exercise in thinning your paints. Yeah, you've actually done a very good job, Karen. You showed me some pictures of them. They look great. Not great at painting, but might try the slapshot method. Watch YouTube sometime. Painting Black Ops this way, I dare say. It doesn't look completely beyond my skill set. So, yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, like anything to sort of... What's the word I'm trying to think of? I'm really bad at explaining everything. Anything that encourages you rather than dissuades you. Thinking just like, if you look at something and think just like, oh no, I could do that. That's exactly what you want to, that's what you want. You want to look at stuff and think, oh, I could do that. Because then you're going to try it. If you look at stuff thinking, how the hell, like, there's no way I could do that. Try something else. Eventually you would have that with like a lot of things you look at. Sounds cocky, but it's like, it's kind of the mentality you want to get to eventually. Is being like, you can look at some other painters and be just like, oh, I could probably give that a go, and then just get better and better. And plus, Lap Job lends itself really well to Black Ops because it's like, again, the rusty, the grimy. It's a really good way of getting that look. Yeah, contrast paints are really good. I use them a lot. If you need to get like a filter on something, it's fantastic. Like again, like a Slap Job, you get all the definition down, you get all the light down, and then you just cover it with a colour. Little mini goals on a paint trying technique before with each army. Yeah, I really second that. That's really good. I think what a nice one that I tried to do was like you learn a new tip with one, and then you perfect it with the next, and then on the team after that, or like the model after that, or whatever it is, the unit after that. Try it with one, perfect with the next, because sometimes you can try it and then you're not happy, or like it doesn't cement it in. Repetition is just always it. Ah, damn it. That's what. You saw nothing, Charon. You saw nothing. Sevens is an ideal team place painting. You concentrate and finish one model, and once you're happy, paint 2 groups of 3. Yeah, absolutely. Chit was looking away. It's fine. Sorry, Jet Set Radio. I'm so done with you. Be gone. That's more like it. I just had a bit of an overspray and I wiped it and it just streaked. So I need to clean that up. Okay. Basically done. What do you think? Is that the kind of ivory look you wanted? Oh, thanks, dude. I need to actually upload the gallery on my website. I've done a lot of jobs since I put those up. I just need to extract them off my phone. Yeah, I've completed quite a lot. I really did think the Brushithe orders would go faster than they did. As you're well aware, I'm very behind. But I have completed, like, in my defense, I've done... ...15 jobs since, which I think is quite good. Not all of them Blood Bowl teams, that's the trouble. I do freelance work as well, and that's the, that's often the time sink. And that's the stuff I didn't really account for when I gave people original deadlines. I forgot that was coming into. I didn't forget, I just thought it would be quicker. Thank you. If we go to LVO next year, I'm taking this team. Oh man, I really want to go to LVO next year. I hope I can afford the plane tickets, because that's gonna be... That would be so sick. That would be like a dream come true. I want to go to Adepticon too. That's another one. Wait, is Nova Northern Virginia? I did not even know that. Yeah, of course it's VA, isn't it? It's Virginia. I never made that connection. I thought Nova Open was just a cool name. Wait, no, I still need this. Heat or pain water. Well, this. This is like... God. 10? No, not 10 years. Might only be 2 years, actually. I was going to say it would be like 6, because I think I had this in my old house. I can't remember if I started this cup in this house. I don't think I did. This is copy. Making plans to go this year, but want to go to this concert the same weekend. Well, it's good to do things with your wife. Right, I need to add definition to white. If Ian's still there, it's white ink time. Play the meme. Wondering what I'm doing. I want to use white to go over the shirts, just to kind of like filter out there's some brush strokes where I've been applying with the brush and it's like quite heavy body paint, so it's like it's visible. I think most of it will hide when I do the oil plus highlighting, but this will make it easier. However, it's a bit risky because my airbrush has seen better days, and as you can see, if I don't get the pressure right, you get speckling like this. Hang on, I wonder if I can show this better. Also, Sonic Hero is incredible. Okay, I think I'm okay. I think I'm alright. I just don't want that speckling to go on the purple. That's what I want to avoid, and that's why I didn't do the white initially with an airbrush. Ahoy, Bloodtithe! Hey, Finley! You're a little jealous to listen to pod and hearing about all the events. To be fair, the UK is really good for events, and there's always one going on, or always multiple going on. I'm already... Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Hold on. There's always something going on. It's never that far away. That's where we are quite blessed to live in our country. Comes with its own problems, but I'll be damned if it's not convenient. I see. Right. Okay. Speckles on there. This might not be a good idea. Could drop the pressure. And thin the paint. That's usually the go-to. Oh, there it goes. No, 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 we're good, we're good. Oh, it's doing this thing. Has it? Is that the second time it's done that? Sometimes when my airbrush compressor clicks, like it gets the pressure, or like it fills the tank, it'll click, and then USB devices get really sad, and they turn off and on. I think that's just what's happening here. A little bit more on the pressure. This is a balancing game. I don't think it's worth doing this. No, it's not worth doing this. I'm getting speckles on the black there. I'm gonna have to clean that. I'm gonna trust that I'm gonna trust I can cover this in the highlighting, which I think I can. I did it for the test model. I didn't have to do this. So yeah, see like immediately there. I don't know if that does that even show up well. Yeah, the speckling on the black. It's very subtle, but it's visible. And... Nope. Abort. Abort this idea. Yeah, I've been spamming Flow Improver in this. It's just when it's just the consistency of white. If it was any other color, I'd be fine with it. But white shows up so stark. Try more Flow Improver. Let's see. It's because it's white on black and dark purple. That it's just like, this is... Try again. It's still on the same model as I did before, actually. Yeah, it doesn't help that my nozzle is on its last legs, I think. And so it always has that initial, like, when you pull it back and you get a little bead on. It's really prone to that. And I just don't think it's making that much of a difference. Especially now I've thinned it down so much. With the Flow Improver. Yeah, no. I'm just going to do what we did before. Do the plan A. There's actually in the water paint, that's the only white airbrush as well. Is there? I might have a look at that. Because yeah, I usually I'll airbrush white if it's like the first colour I'm putting down. And I can build around that. Sorry, KK, you don't be doing my head in. Yeah, it's fine when it's like that, but it's always like it always find a way to spat onto other things, won't it? So I'll give that a go. Never used an airbrush. Yeah, I think if you paint often, it's like the best thing you can get. They take so long getting used to, which is why I'd only recommend it if you paint often. But the time versus cost element is just immense. Like, it more than recoups itself in time saved. Like, how long would it have taken me to do those with a brush, right? An hour? 2 hours? Way more than that. So what I was going to do... Oh, yeah, repair this matter. Problem solved in the splatter. Then goblin skin, I think. I think there's little bits I need to do. There's some arms that I had to fill in. And some hands that I had to fill in. That I wanted to do after the white. So, I'm gonna do that. To refill the water. It's blocked. Goblins in a superhero landing pose. Yeah, but no. Pom Art opaque white paint. Is that the one? The Iwata one? Because I will go out and buy that immediately and give it a go. And water soluble is actually a bonus because if it does splatter on dark armor, you can just rub it off. So I often gloss varnish after airbrushing anyway. So I like to use oils, and it just makes cleaning it up so much easier when it's varnished. I thought this was this. Alright. So is this the away kit? What's the home kit then? Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. He's of a Charon. I'm hoping that if I do a really good job on this team, he's gonna allow me into the underworld for free. Black or purple jerseys, white, black or purple pants. Oh, so it's not the white shirts. Your fairest pay. Thank you very much. The coverage on these ones are not great. Basically reverse what you're doing. Ah, okay. Oh, I've done the thing again. Didn't dim the camera. No. Hang in there. There we go. Okay, it's got to recoup some battery and then I'll be back. But I'm probably going to wrap up at around 8 anyway, so. I did not know this song from Devil May Cry. Like, I knew this song. I didn't know it was from Devil May Cry. Kind of spooked me with the whole DMCA thing. The devil's trigger. Can't see him in person, or hopefully, maybe next week. Sent a couple of orders to US already, and they've arrived alright. It's shockingly cheaper to send stuff to the USA than Europe. Which is just wild. I think it depends where in Europe, but most of Europe. Because you'll have crazy low import taxes. Or rather, high thresholds on that. I was going through all the import stuff, and I'm just like, what? It's like, oh yeah, there goes the phone. Come on. Can you recover? No, phone's gone. I'm gonna change to this. Hold on. Okay. I'm big, so I can sign off. Yeah, I left the screen on the camera, and it got really mad. Oh no, I think it's back. Oh, it definitely isn't. No, it's definitely not. So, but I think that's probably a good time to wrap up. That's kind of what I wanted to anyway. Yeah, Cam says night night. Yeah, Bryden is absolutely correct on that one. It's mental now. So much more hassle. Yeah, get the transfer. What transfer sheet are you using actually for them? Are you getting the Goblin one? Hey, Bubba Z. You are correct. Camera disagrees. Apparently even this one does. PW Goblin. Ah, okay. That's fair. Alright. Yeah, it's coming along. Thank you everyone for keeping me company while I go through the most tedious step of painting these. But it's out of the way now, and tomorrow I'm looking forward to really making a big dent into this. So, Karen, got that to look forward to. And hopefully it's not going to be like months until the next stream again. This is really good. It'd be good to do this regular, especially as we've got the Bonehead Championship themes coming up, which I really do want to stream almost all of that. I've got a few to do. It's back! Oh my god, it's actually back. Okay, well, it's fine. It's too late now. But thanks everyone. I hope you all have a good evening and a good night. And I'll see you next time. Bye.